China built an entire highway around this guy's tiny house, and now, from above, it looks like a giant eye staring up at the sky. But it's not even the worst part. The real story behind it, it's kind of heartbreaking. So let me show you what happened. This is the home of a tofu vendor near the county of Jinxi, and people online started calling him the most stubborn homeowner in the country. A nail house is a Chinese term for a home whose owner flat out refuses to move while everything around it gets torn down. The developers came up with a name. They said these houses are like a nail sticking out of a board that you just can't hammer in. When the government decided to reroute the highway through his village, our guy wasn't the only house in the way. He was just the only one who refused to leave. They offered him $220,000, and he still said no. He wanted more, and honestly, I'm kind of get it. That's good money, but it's not give up your home and start over somewhere random money. Would you take $220,000 for your house? Tell me in the comments. But every single one of his neighbors took the deal and moved out. Their houses got flattened, but our guy didn't even flinch, so the crew just built the road around him. 2 lanes split right before his house and join back on the other side. That's what makes it look like a giant eye. On Google Maps, his house is still in an open field, because the satellite images haven't updated yet. But switch over to Apple Maps, boom! There it is. The road is done, and the house is trapped inside it forever. They even built the family their own little private road, just so they could get in and out. The house has water and power, but no kitchen, no bathroom. Now you probably think this guy is some kind of a legend. He beat the system. He won. Just hold on to that feeling, because this story does not end the way you think it does. And this kind of thing isn't even rare over there. Back in 2017, a nail house in Shanghai blocked a major road for 14 years before it finally came down. There was another one in Zhejiang, a 5-story house standing dead center in a brand new road. China didn't even have a modern private property law until 2007, which is a big reason these standoffs get so messy. In this world, things don't always go the way we want, especially when you are going up against an entire government. And in the end, our guy admitted he deeply regrets the whole story. He said he should have just taken the deal from the start. It would have saved him so much stress, money, and most importantly, time. So once the highway opened and trucks started rolling past day and night, the noise and shaking got unbearable, and the family that fought this hard to stay gave up and left anyway. They rent a place in nearby town, and the old house still standing there, alone and empty. The locals even started calling it the Eye of Jinxi. He held out for years, turned his home into one of the most famous houses in China, and walked away with almost nothing. Anyway, coordinates are in the comments if you want to check it out, and drop a like if you are on team people over governments.